Wow. This is where humanity took its first steps, 3 million years ago on Earth. Amazing to think about. And he was present in that moment. Just a regular Australopithecus, nothing extraordinary. With a unique passion for tracking down prey. Yet, there was an inexplicable quality about him that challenged the very laws of nature. He simply refused to perish. Even as the years went by and his kind vanished from existence. Endless ages flowed by, yet he remained untouched by the passage of time. In the endless passage of time, a singular passion consumed him, the thrill of the hunt, the exhilaration of combat. It was his one true passion, his greatest source of excitement. Throughout 3 million years, his physique evolved, shaped by relentless battles. Armed solely with his sheer, unrefined power. He transformed into a deity. The supreme deity of the celestial realm, Earth God, Mu, holds the prestigious title of the top-ranked god, overseeing the planet, Earth. Ugh, I'm feeling utterly uninspired right now. The heavenly refuge, sacred domain. Leading the planet, Elmir, with enthusiasm and dedication. The second most powerful deity in the heavenly domain, Lucifer, god of Elmir. Ugh, not this again. I believe I've faced off against every worthy opponent out there. There's no one left who can stand up to me anymore. I feel invincible. When did I last engage in a battle? Must be ages ago. Okay. Being too assertive can have its drawbacks too. Does this imply I'm too powerful for you to confront? So, I just have to humble myself, right? Wow, such genius. Evolution broke 1,000 years to spark. Should I embrace the delicate form of a human being from this planet, my heart swells with both wonder and trepidation. There will be an abundance of challengers to battle against. Wow, Yong Yong. The secretary of the ultimate deity, known as Yong Yong. Note, Yong translates to dragon. Did you call for me, sir, with a sense of respectful curiosity? Keep an eye on this spot while I'm away, okay? This is an essential commitment. Where are you headed without saying anything? The gathering of the deities is just around the corner. What strategies do you have in mind to tackle that? Do I seem like I care? Come on. What am I supposed to do if you walk out like this? I'm completely clueless about where you're heading or what's driving you, and now I'll have to fabricate some explanations for the meeting. People are going to unleash their frustration on me due to your reckless actions. Why do I even exist? I feel utterly worthless. So, are you challenging me then? Enjoy a safe and pleasant journey. I'm heading out now. Which body should I take on for a while? Oh, dear God, bring an end to this world. I can't bear the thought of facing another workday, for crying out loud. Damn it all to hell, what a nightmare. If there's a God, go to hell. Or toss me into another dimension. Okay, I've picked this one, with a smile and a nod of satisfaction. I'll fulfill his desire as a little extra gift. Do I really need to break this down for him? I'm letting go of my physical self. Please cherish it. I'm placing my faith in you to look after it. Additionally, please take care of the person who will take over my position. Are you saying your spirit will depart, my lord? That's unimaginable. If your body meets its end while your spirit is absent, your spirit will also fade away into nothingness. Who's concerned about whom? I'll return in just a moment. Oh no, you absolutely mustn't. It's far too risky. At long last, I've accomplished it. What a thrilling moment. I triumphed over the Dark Lord. Oh, it's finally done. With my cheat skills, I effortlessly transformed into a dominant force in a different realm. What a fortunate soul. So, this is how a harem saga concludes in a different realm. 17-year-old human, Lee Ho. I had an absolute blast. I can finally leave this world in peace, knowing I've fulfilled everything I wanted. This damn world. Farewell. If there exists a deity, go away. If you're that bothered, send me to another dimension. Whoa. OMG. What in the world is this? Who are you? Who are you? Who's concerned about whom? I'll return in just a moment. No way. That's too risky. What in the world is happening, the moment I arrived here? Involuntary muscles are those that function automatically, without our conscious effort. The heart, along with the muscles found in our internal organs, exemplifies this fascinating category of muscles that tirelessly work behind the scenes. Mu, after dedicating an astonishing 3 million years to honing his physical prowess, has achieved the ultimate mastery of the human physique. He had the remarkable ability to deliberately command each segment of their physique and circulatory system. Even the muscles we can't consciously control were not left out. The heart was successfully mended. By repositioning the blood vessels, I was able to bring the bleeding to a halt. It's been ages since I've felt this alive. This decision to be here was undoubtedly the best choice. Alright, let me take a moment to dig into my recollections. Here we go. To kick things off, I'm going to make my way to the starting point. Gosh, at this speed, we'll be here forever. Ugh. The residence of the human Li Ho. After countless hours sifting through my thoughts, I've finally pieced it all together. There's a single male relative in the family, but he resides quite a distance away. In essence, Li Ho is living on his own. In simpler words, his situation is termed as not good or unhappy. Additionally, his daily activity includes going to a place known as school. At this institution, and there's even more to it. Someone always picks a fight with him whenever he goes. Absolutely flawless. I'm ready to dive right into a conflict. Bring it on. Could it be due to the handstand? Flexing muscles I haven't used in ages. Feeling a bit achy. Feeling that delightful ache in my muscles after what feels like an eternity. What a rush. The following day. What on earth occurred? Why is there an overwhelming amount of blood? On page 56, at the very top, it discusses the emergence of socialist ideas. In the early 1920s, it blossomed predominantly within the circles of youthful thinkers. Hey, Li Ho. What's the matter with you? I can't believe you're falling for this. Calling you Li Hogel just shows how easily swayed you are. Mu abides by his own set of principles when it comes to battling. A battle truly commences only when everyone engaged is determined to stand their ground. He's constantly ready to jump into a debate. Hence, the crux of the matter hinges on what the opponent truly intends. One way to validate this is through the opponent's proactive strike. At long last. Are you really laughing? It's absolutely clear that you've lost your mind. It's definitely you, right? Have you lost your mind? Where are your specs? Did you get rid of them? Without your specs, what's next? A brush with homicide at the care facility? Ha. Ugh. Exactly. My muscles are so achy. These guys are really getting on my nerves. What on earth were you up to in class? Suddenly, there was a brawl. Wow. This crazy guy. If I were in better physical condition, I could steer clear of so much of this, but alas, that's not the reality. Ah, yes. The human aspect of our planet. Don't mess with me. I don't have many choices left to consider. It feels a bit frustrating. If I can't use my arms, legs, or magic. Ugh. This is really frustrating. The delicate bones of the fingers stand no chance against the strength of the skull. Before he regains his clarity of thought. The solar plexus, the vulnerable spot of every human being. What if I just head straight up instead? What on earth is happening? Oh, Li Ho won. Yesterday, he was beaten up and went straight home. Such a pity. After a conflict subsides and the thrill fades, there's an indescribable feeling that emerges, making you sigh with a mix of emotions. The constant ache throbbing in the spots where you took the blows. The sticky, bitter taste of blood seeps into your mouth. This is it, the final moment. Once the battle concludes and the adrenaline fades away, there's a unique sensation that washes over you in that moment. The pulsing ache in the impacted region. The sharp, iron-like flavor of blood trickling onto your tongue. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm truly grateful. Did you really take a chunk out of his ear? That guy is out of his mind. It's been ages since I had such an enjoyable brawl. Mu made a lasting impression on everyone who engaged in an exhilarating battle with him. He wanted to show his appreciation this way. And labeling them as a plaything that could spark his happiness. Thus the title. Mu's play, only tough rivals could bring him an exciting challenge. Undoubtedly, Mu's performance emerged as a powerful emblem of resilience. Yet, down here on our planet, it went by a different name. Hey, have you heard the buzz? There was a brawl in the sophomore year. Why all the fuss over a little argument? I caught wind of something unusual. Can you believe it? The bully was taken down by the very kid he tormented. And the so-called loser got spayed. Absolutely delightful. This home service was a game changer. Until we meet once more. To the teacher's office, Lee Hogu looks nervous. Have you lost your mind? You actually did that to someone from your class. This is awesome. Bring it on. Excuse me, but why am I even speaking to you? Go get your parents. Please, let's not make a fuss today, just head out a bit earlier. Are you really not going to confront me? Just leave already. Departing ahead of time signifies coming back to the origin. I definitely required some time to heal from the hurt, so this works out perfectly. I have so much to tackle if I wish to continue battling with this frail physique. It would have been fantastic to utilize mana. The incredible energy that transcends humanity, mana. Known by different names such as ki or chakra in various cultures, it is often referred to as mana by many deities. This vital essence flows through all of nature, a life force that is omnipresent and deeply intertwined with our existence. In certain realms, humanity transforms into hunters who wield it. For others, they transform into magicians. But on Earth, there's no mana, so no magic or skills can be utilized. It's such a bummer. This just isn't functioning. I'll need to adjust to battling without my third and fourth options. It's going to be a long journey to heal, so I think it's best for me to return for the time being. Yong, I'm done here. Could you pass that over? Didn't you reach out to whisk me away to a different realm? It would be wonderful if you could also include that for me while you're at it. With a dragon by my side, I could rule another world. Hee, bring it on. An unusual visitor has arrived. What the heck? What are you doing? I'll transport you to a whole new realm. Ranked just below, the realm of Lucifer. Wait, what? I haven't even started talking, but yes. I made up my mind to send him. Oh, how exhilarating. Just unlock the gate. What gives you the right to make that choice? Is it because I possess greater strength? If you're facing an issue, don't hesitate to reach out to me. At any moment. This is nothing but raw power. Alright, I'll take care of it. Just step back and let me do my thing. Why are you meddling? Trespassing into another deity's realm goes against the sacred laws of the divine. When a deity not in charge of the realm steps in, a protective barrier springs to life. Even you. Why do you constantly refuse? Have you even given it a chance? Just step back, TSK. But hey, that's just how the world rolls. Hello there. Ugh, just hold on. You pathetic, miserable excuse for a human. Wow, I'm really furious right now. You're such a pathetic excuse for a person. He believes he's invincible, yet he's actually gone. Cheol Hyung's contact details are endlessly repeating, it feels like a never-ending cycle. Step inside. What on earth? You expressed your desire to leave, that's an entirely different realm. What's the deal with the dragon? Yong belongs to me, and I simply can't let him go. You need to seek out your own dragon. Absolutely not, that's completely wrong. I crave to be completely taken over. Nowadays, children seem reluctant to put in the hard work. Look after him well. I'm leaving now. At the 111th National Sports Festival, I had the exhilarating experience of witnessing the Youth Division boxing match, where the remarkable Kang Cheol claimed the title of middleweight champion. Again and again, it feels like a never-ending cycle. Oh, that belongs to me. Who's on the line? Absolutely, go ahead and share. With 2 years of boxing under my belt and having participated in 14 sparring matches, Guak Cheol truly embodies the spirit of the sport. Hey, big bro, it's me. Remember when you mentioned that your phone screen shattered? Don't you think it's time to get a new one? Express yourself. Lucifer originally hailed from his own realm, the planet Elmir. He was known as the inaugural Demon King, reigning supreme over all creatures that inhabit this world. Becoming increasingly conceited, he dared to question the very essence of what we call God, and obliterated the divine. In doing so, he assumed the role of a deity, conquering rival gods and soaring to greatness. He was the supreme deity, the ultimate sovereign over all. Unstoppable and unmatched, iconic and exceptional. Devastating and legendary, boundless and otherworldly. In summary, he was absolutely incredible, until Mu showed up. Patience, you insignificant being. Oh no, my back is killing me. It's time to move. Wow, can you believe it? It's actually here. How did he find himself in that situation after relentlessly tormenting those around him? He put on a brave front, yet it became clear that he was just a facade. I was worried for no reason at all, right? Getting snipped, what a laugh. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Are you speaking so softly that no one can catch a word? You absolute fools. If you're facing an issue, don't hesitate to confront me directly. Please keep it down. You can either stay calm and composed or step outside. Have you lost your mind? Are you out of your mind? Do you really want to end it all? What's happening? Creaking sounds. Why are you up on your feet, class president? It's truly insignificant. Oh, the student body leader. Once the school day wraps up, swing by my desk for a quick chat. What's the reason? The fellow who stirred up trouble yesterday, Lee Ho, seems to be unreachable. Would you mind going to see how he's doing? I promised to craft an amazing recommendation letter for your final year, so please remember. Today is a significant milestone. That's all there is to it. Is anyone out there? I'm stepping in. Is there really no one around? Is it really open? What on earth happened here? This once vibrant colony feels completely transformed. It's hard to believe this is the same place I once knew. Excuse me, what just happened? This is absolutely incredible. Something is seeping into my being. And straight through the veins. These are essential nutrients. The nutrients are rapidly taken in, significantly aiding the recovery process. While it may not be enchanting, the results are quite impressive. Ultimately, it turns out there are indeed some wonderful aspects to life on this planet. What on earth is going on? Why is he bursting into laughter? Has he lost his mind? My homeroom teacher instructed me to return to school, urging me to meet him before anything else. He's been persistently pestering me, so I guess I have no choice but to answer the call. Could this be the individual who played a crucial role in my healing journey? Hold on a moment. Can I pose a question to you? What is taking so long? I really need to get to the academy. I'm really curious about our planet, but I feel like I still have so much to learn. It's time for me to dive in and collect more knowledge. The most crucial aspect is, can you recommend a place where I can get fit and strengthen my body? It seems like you're a bit short on cash, aren't you? This is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Could it be referred to as sansajang? These training tools are incredibly high quality and expertly crafted. It feels like just yesterday, 4,000 years ago, before I embarked on my journey. Rolling stones, scaling cliffs, and excavating deep holes. The training techniques were quite basic and rudimentary. These earthlings, perhaps they possess more strength than I had anticipated. Is this truly the way it is done? Seriously, what sort of training is this? I finally tracked you down, Lee Hogu. I scoured every corner of the neighborhood just to track you down. What on earth brings you here? Seriously? Who was the mastermind behind this rock throwing? Who else would have the guts to toss it? It was me who did. You've met your end. My relative eliminated every single one of the third graders. Wow. This is unbelievable. An anticipatory strike. Count me in. The Divine Council's weekly gathering. Well, everyone. I'm ready to kick off our usual gathering now. With the absence of the Lord, I'll take it upon myself to convey his message. Hey there, young one. What on earth are you up to? Absolutely not. I'm not getting involved. I'll simply pass on the message and be on my way. The note expresses, this is nothing out of the ordinary. If you come across someone who truly deserves a battle, make sure to let it be known. That's all there is to it. Seriously, what is going on here? I'm beyond frustrated with this meaningless cycle, and to top it all off, he's not even bothering to show up. Is it just me, or does everyone else feel like this is acceptable? The aim of this gathering is to ensure the world's stability remains intact. When an unusual situation comes up that the Earth God is unable to manage, we take charge and deal with it ourselves. Doesn't it sound absurd? It's truly disheartening that he chose not to show up. Achieving the 3rd rank in the divine realm as a divine archer is simply phenomenal. The true issue at hand is whether the upkeep of our planet has merely turned into that scoundrel's own form of amusement. The whole structure could come crashing down at any time, all due to his impulsive decisions. To add insult to injury, the turmoil he created while feigning a solution has turned an already dire situation into an absolute catastrophe. Can you believe it's been a millennium since we last saw the Cyclops planet? Currently seated at the 9th position in the divine hierarchy, behold the mighty god of Cyclops. A millennium ago, the world of Cyclops. This is a formless entity known as a Shoggoth. If only the deities had united their efforts, we could have navigated this with hardly any harm. This guy completely ruined everything, and instead of taking responsibility, he allowed that monster to consume a piece of our world. I'm utterly frustrated by the chaos he continues to unleash. He simply doesn't deserve to be in a position of divine authority. Oh, my goodness, my lord. Why do I have to endure this challenge? Could you hurry, please? I'm really in need of your help. You absolute scoundrel. Have you lost your mind? Are you aware of who my cousin is? He's a professional boxer, you jerk. You're in big trouble now. Your punches are incredibly swift. What type of sport are you involved in? Kwak Cheol. I struggle. Athletic activities? They're not my thing. Ha. Seriously? Have you been hit with a case of adolescent immaturity or what? That's too funny. Okay, here we go. Let's find out just how talented you truly are. What on earth is this jerk? He kept his gaze locked on my fist until the very last moment. However, he intentionally embraced the blow. Always embraces the opportunity for a proactive attack. Is close quarters fighting your forte? Remarkably resilient. You completely refuse to accept failure. Come on, just confess. There's no way you're willing to accept failure. You absolute lunatic, I can't believe you. Although I relish the opportunity to engage in combat, this physique is far too fragile. With just this little effort, I can feel my muscles starting to rip apart. I want to hold on to this sensation forever, it's so captivating. It's truly exasperating when the rhythm is constantly disrupted. As I return, I must carry with me the promise I made to Yong. What's going wrong here? Just a couple of days back, I found myself in the enchanting realm of Elmir, the sacred territory ruled by the magnificent god Lucifer. Look after him well. I'm leaving now. How was your journey to our beautiful planet Earth? Ah, what a delightful experience. However, this physique feels rather feeble. Bring me that enchanting, healing crystal right away. These enchanted objects utilized in Elmir, the realm of Lucifer, or across various other worlds are truly captivating. These products are frequently found on other planets abundant in mana. Yet, on this planet, such treasures could solely be acquired through the capriciousness of divine favor. Consequently, throughout the course of human history, only a handful of individuals have been able to wield them. Humans saw them as divine entities, almost like gods in their eyes. I'll make sure it's prepared in time for your upcoming journey. Are you heading back immediately, dragon? And what about our usual gathering? I got it ready since you wouldn't stop reminding me. At this moment, I can't quite grasp his intentions, but there's an emptiness in his demeanor that speaks volumes. If he skips the usual meeting, it's likely he won't show up again for some time. At this very moment, it's truly happening. An opportunity that comes around only once in a millennium. Life preservation through taxidermy. What are you up to right now? Is this an act of aggression? A challenge to the very deity of our planet? I will cast the Earth deity out from their divine role. This is a battle. Breath held tight. That protective vibe is something else. Unleashing the power of polymorphism. Up next, we have your ultimate guide. This is the final moment. This place hardly feels conducive to a productive meeting. I'm saying goodbye. Hold on a moment. Are you in favor of the expulsion or do you oppose it? I really don't have a strong opinion on this, I prefer to remain impartial. This is perfectly acceptable, provided you keep your distance. Should anyone else have objections, please come forward. I'll attend to you immediately. Do you really believe you stand a chance against my master? Are you referring to your master who took on a human form and became vulnerable? You were aware of it, weren't you? This occurs when you become so intoxicated by your own power that you let your guard down. Curse you, it's just me. I won't allow you to have your way. Remain motionless. I need you to be alive for me to reach the planet, don't I? And once I arrive on Earth, I will relentlessly vanquish your feeble master without a hint of remorse. LOL. This is hilarious. Have you lost your senses? The competition is just around the bend. Are you seriously thinking straight? Did I not warn you that athletes should never engage in fights? Are you really going to give up? What? I can't believe it. Honestly. Stay inside until your arm is completely better. Just do it. Had it not been for that guy. What's going on with your arm? Seriously? Oh, this. Unbreakable, the pinnacle of our boxing gym's achievements. Perhaps if it turns out to be him. To be honest. Children nowadays can be quite intimidating. My little brother was being picked on. I made an effort to speak to them with kindness. But they teamed up against me and pounded me into the ground. My arm and ear turned out like this, those pesky kids. You really ought to have exercised more caution prior to the competition. Rather than engaging in a battle, you really should have practiced your skills in sparring. Seriously. It's completely broken. Just so you know. LOL, what's going on? Did he figure it out? Such fake emotions. Who's that dude over there? What's holding it back from returning? It's quite peculiar. The sole reason I wouldn't come back is quite compelling. If there's a problem with my natural form, Yong ought to be protecting me. Although I'm not invincible, there are few who could truly hurt me. Is this real? Have the deities conspired together to bring me down? If that's the case, now is definitely not the moment to sit back and relax. Those jerks. Can you believe how much time has passed since they last had the courage to strike? I ought to be battling my way through this. Wow. Come on. They really need to throw down while I'm around. Take a deep breath. The only explanation I can come up with is that they're all teaming up against me. Be cautious of the dragon. Facing Yong is no walk in the park. Since I can't afford to sit idly by, I must take action with whatever I can do in the meantime. The following day, I plan to shift my attention towards developing different muscle groups apart from my arms for a bit. Engaging muscles that I'm not accustomed to using makes me acutely aware of their protest. This is amazing. LOL. This is hilarious. Who on earth is that guy Soerb? It's astonishing to think someone like him even exists. What's keeping you from coming to school? Is it truly necessary for me to go? This isn't exactly a venue for honing my physical fitness. Alright, what do you feel like doing? I aspire to grow stronger, which is why I dedicate myself to training. What drives your desire to grow stronger? I need to strengthen myself. Right now, I feel too fragile to engage in any battles. My muscles are completely out of shape, and I really need to work on my training. After just a handful of bouts, my arm is already feeling the strain. By focusing on strength training, I can boost my endurance. With this, I'll be able to engage in more battles. Rather than just one, I can take on two, and that means my body will function more fluidly. He's absolutely crazy. He's been rambling about fighting for what feels like forever. What can I do to encourage him to attend school? That's all there is to it. What's the purpose of all this training if there's no one to challenge you? If you simply work out in this space, you'll find that no one approaches you. You've got to interact with others and stir up some drama to spark those battles, you silly. Starting tomorrow, just head to school and leave me be. It totally clicks. I doubt those folks will return. I must seek out formidable challengers on my own. As my body heals, I feel the urge to find a worthy opponent to spar with. I can't wait to explore this place known as school starting tomorrow. Year 2, Lee Ho. Isn't that the truth? I mean, come on. This planet is truly remarkable. At just 15 years old, Kang Cheol was on the verge of greatness, discovering his extraordinary talent in the world of boxing. Kang Cheol's sister, an aspiring ballerina with immense potential. This person has developed a creeper. The stalker's fixation slowly grew stronger. And ultimately, this went too far. He struggled to stop the crime just in time. However, due to his premature intervention, the offender did not face the consequences they truly deserved. The determination of the one who had previously failed intensified. And increasingly perilous. Once more, he thwarted the criminal act, showcasing his unwavering commitment to justice. Yet not with the same speed as it used to be. The swan's wings were damaged, bringing a wave of sadness. From that moment forward, his faith in the justice system was shattered. He made up his mind to take actions that the law failed to address. He stealthily took on the role of a night vigilante, fighting injustice under the cover of darkness. Making sure those who have the capability to break the law face consequences beforehand. For him, engaging in combat is a form of judgment. A gentle jab. Is he just feeling things out? Regardless of his reasons, it still doesn't alter the reality that he initiated the aggression. I felt it would take some time until I could step back into the ring. I'm so fortunate. But seriously, what's with the violence? Why are you out there throwing punches at others? Are you trying to be tough or what? I genuinely dislike engaging in trivial conversations. Alright, if that's how it is. Yeah, I see what you mean. You're doing great at dodging. Make sure to block his view from the right side. It does an excellent job of stopping any incoming attacks. Way to go. Keep pushing forward. This person, they're only focusing on the damaged areas. Looks like your arm is out of commission now, isn't it? Even in your pain, judgment shows no compassion. Are you seriously laughing? At least not right now. I'm not able to defeat him, with a hint of frustration and determination. But even so, he said with a smile, showing his enthusiasm. I won't let go of the opportunity to battle. I can't come out on top solely by relishing the experience. It's important to stay vigilant. Maintain your composure, and keep a straight face. Even Mu didn't come out on top all the time. Nevertheless, it was quite delightful. He was determined to come out on top. And so he composed himself, calming his nerves. Meticulously examined his adversary with a focused intensity. The more he contemplated and strategized during a battle, the Mu grew increasingly powerful. To become stronger, Mu pushed aside his feelings as much as he could. Nevertheless, he found himself unable to hold on to the delight that was slipping away. Thus, each time he aimed for victory, he buried his feelings even deeper. Putting on a grumpy face with effort. Still at it, eh? You're really something else. Are you still playing games? Spinning falsehoods to mislead someone, that's the mark of a deceitful person on the rise. So frustratingly obvious. What's holding you back? Push forward and don't stop. Kang Cheol, furiously frustrated, ugh, arg. This fellow is really going for the chin with determination. There's a chance this could be effective. In the past, bare-knuckle fighting was also a thing. If there was something distinct about this opponent compared to the ones I've faced before, their approach to combat was significantly more focused on defense. The underlying factor for this was the ground. The terrain was littered with endless obstacles, complicating the struggle as I tried to maneuver with intensity. Maybe the development of level terrain and modern shoes has empowered today's fighters to unleash their aggression even more. Possessing a fierce disposition. And having a clear understanding of his target. Navigating his actions feels effortless. In the end, pushing him to be more active boosts the odds of the earlier. As that fleeting opportunity presents itself, seize the moment with unwavering determination. My arm feels completely unresponsive. I even attempted to make do with my elbow in a tight spot. Ha! You totally fluffed it. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Are you enjoying yourself? I can easily see you continuing to have a blast and chuckling like that down the road. I'll ensure that your laughter is silenced for good. I'm out. It's been so long since I last felt the sting of defeat. It's been almost 4 millennia since I faced my last setback. Who could that be? Is there another person here? Oh, it's you. You're amazing. Hey, are you Yong? I hope you're having a great day. This man is forever unable to reclaim his own body. This realm is utterly isolated, to the extent that even his spirit cannot penetrate its boundaries. At this point, all that's left for me is to break through the Earth's shield. Once I handle this situation with him, I'll grant you the title of Earth God. What do you say to teaming up? What are you trying to say? Please raise your voice. I'm struggling to catch a word with that enormous presence of yours. Does breaking that barrier truly mean that no attack can penetrate? Absolutely, no matter what actions you take, they will ultimately be in vain. There's truly nothing within your power to change this. So, please follow the instructions and embrace the role that's being presented to you with enthusiasm. It's reassuring to realize that the attacks will be ineffective. A tremendous blast. This crazy person. I've exhausted every ounce of my energy, and I'm feeling utterly shattered. Yong. I urgently need to update the master on the current situation. You illuminated my world. I will reduce you and your master to nothing but ashes. This planet is truly remarkable. This is how it went. Yong. I genuinely feel awful. Yong. Is this the master, perhaps? Lucifer, that wicked fiend. Putting on an act as if he's done with fighting. But he's more than prepared to take on the challenge. That jerk. This isn't enough. I must become more powerful right away so that I can battle with this physique. If things keep going like this, I won't get the chance to use it for quite some time. Did you remember to bring it with you? Yong. Oh wow. Yong. The enchanted sphere. Absolutely, I've got it right here, buddy. Dragon bloodstone embedded with a single-use healing charm. If I had anticipated this outcome, I definitely would have packed extra, *a gem forged from the crystallized essence of dragon's blood. I believe this is more than sufficient. This is far more than merely a basic healing incantation, isn't it? My muscles feel much more reactive now. Could this be a spell for enhancing one's physique? Hee hee. I sprinkled a bit of my own enchantment into the dragon bloodstone. I really poured my heart into this. There's still a bit remaining. I suppose it didn't take too much mana since it's just a human body. Looks like we can use it again. You make use of it. No, I think I'll save it for another time. Hee hee hee, Dooley looks as adorable as always today. Dooley. If only you had the gift of speech, we could enjoy endless conversations and play side by side each day. Keep calm and carry on with excellence. I can't wait to catch up with you once school is over. Honestly, I've never felt comfortable playing the role of a bully. Rather than wasting my time, I really need to buckle down and focus on my studies. You made it here today. Ah, there you are. Your words truly resonated with me. Seeking a challenger to spar with. Surely, they aren't planning anything strange, are they? Best of luck to you. Hey, did you catch that? What am I supposed to hear? Are you unaware of the neutralization in the second year? Absolutely not, there was a second-year student who was being tormented by others. Are you telling me he actually did that to the kid who tormented him? Insane, isn't it? Insane, huh? Yeah, and he actually tore off an ear. That's why they began referring to him as neutralization. Is it just me, or does that kid they talked about remind you of that guy? That jerk, was it all just a deception? I nearly got into a fight with the wrong person for no good reason, guess I ended up giving them a slight tap. No progress made today. Everyone's just typing away, no one feels passionate enough to argue. Why not just hit the Sands Arena for some training? That arm. Looks like it's been through quite a lot, hasn't it? The dimensions and positioning of the muscles. This feels identical. It's that reviewer from yesterday. What on earth? What the hell is that guy? Do you remember that dude from yesterday? Is he pursuing me because he recognizes who I really am? How on earth does he know? I was bundled up so tightly like this. Why on earth is he following me like this? It's driving me crazy. Is he out to notify the authorities about me? I have to let him go for the time being. I wonder where he wandered off to. What on earth? This is absolutely the ideal moment for a showdown. Are you searching for that guy you met yesterday? The impertinent fool who had the audacity to question my master's authority. I couldn't help but notice an intense masculine aroma when our paths crossed yesterday. Wow! If we adhere to that. Wait, what just happened? Could you please step aside for a moment? What on earth are you up to? Do you even realize who you're dealing with? Ugh. If only I had the power of magic, this kind of limitation would be nothing. This talking lizard. Can such an incredible creature truly exist? It's hard to believe. It's absolutely adorable. Just as charming as Dooley, perhaps even more so than Dooley. I'm truly sorry, if only I hadn't let my strength slip away. Could that be your buddy over there, perhaps? Is this one? You might say it's like a loyal companion, always ready to follow your lead. At just 17, Class President Kim Yujin finds herself enveloped in a wave of jealousy. Are you interested in borrowing this? Is this crazy? I just experienced this moment. I'm currently on the hunt for someone special. If you lend me a hand, I'll gladly let you use it. Without a doubt, this is truly amazing. Simply spend some time with them and return when you're ready. Why you're leaving, Master? At the Sansajang. Hey there. I'm Yong, the ever-reliable assistant to the Master. Clears throat. As the Master has directed, you must fully engage and assist me moving forward. It would be greatly appreciated. Heart throb. Are you referring to Lee Ho as the Master? Sure, I'll assist you. Whether you believe it or not, I hold the position of class president. Is Yong really the class president? Absolutely, it signifies that I hold the position of the class leader. I'm thrilled to share that I've achieved the top spot in my class. I understand now. The Master clearly chose you for a reason, Yong. Hold on, Yong, are you saying that the Master isn't actually in charge? Lee Ho. Lee Ho, doesn't that seem really elevated, don't you think? Yong. This can't be real, Yong. The Master is truly the most powerful entity ever. I can hardly wrap my head around this. If you're the head honcho of your class, then the Master has to be. You're rocking it as the top dog on earth. Understood, Master. From this moment on, I'll give it my all to ensure you become the mightiest. Sure, but there's one catch, you must come over to my place regularly. This turned out perfectly, Yong. I intended to utilize this girl to extract insights about Earth regardless. This is fantastic, my friend. For a master, it's a piece of cake. There's no need to fret, my dear master. This Yong is your key to regaining the crown of the mightiest Yong. This has definitely improved. There's an improvement in physical performance. While my injured muscles heal, I'm becoming even more resilient. At this stage, I feel I could really challenge myself a bit further. I am truly delighted with this experience. Is he not showing up today? Honestly, it looks like that guy has decided to show up at school after all. I'm sure I'll bump into him before long. This smells like sweat. Ah, there it is. I'll add these to the cart. Excited for this purchase. To begin with, I'll look for the clothes as instructed. It seems they also offer bags. It's the fragrance the reviewer is sporting, absolutely captivating. That's all for now. I really appreciate it, Yong. I'll make sure to come by frequently, Yong. Wow, this is incredible. The person you trusted with me, I've totally won over. Yay! As someone who reports to me, she will undoubtedly show you her unwavering loyalty. Wow, Master. That's a really strong smell. Oh, so you're the one, huh? Throwing punches at someone just for swiping a bicycle. I can't help but feel that you're heading down the wrong path with this. You're aware that you're sought after, aren't you? I'll unleash my team to track you down and, ugh. Those wretched criminals sure have a lot to say. I've tracked you down. There he is. Look over there, Yong. Just over that way. Wow, Yong. That aroma over there is amazing. Really trustworthy and delicious gukbap. Wait up a moment. There seems to be a mix-up. I truly have no desire to engage in any conflict. This is absolutely terrible. He isn't initiating a surprise assault. Is he really not planning to stand up and fight? What on earth? Oh, if I managed to evade. He bumped into me. Ouch, that hurt. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Wow. Oh no. This is utterly tedious. When I first set foot on this planet, it had been ages since I last experienced it, and just feeling the thrill was absolutely exhilarating. However, if it continues to be so lopsided, it feels just like the past. It must surely be that guy, without a doubt. Where on earth did that fellow wander off to? Not long ago, I felt a sense of joy while reading this. How does that guy always manage to track me down? The aroma is absolutely intoxicating. Reflecting on my time here on Earth, I realize I haven't truly savored a good meal yet. This traffic incident involved a hit-and-run accident. Why is that guy so entertaining? Does he genuinely enjoy combat? The prosecutor is here at last. Yet another offender has been confined today. Kang Hyun-ah, 26, spurred into action following a disturbing stalking case, made a bold decision to take on criminals herself and transitioned her career path to become a prosecutor. Driven by a strong sense of justice and determination. How could you possibly stand in the prosecutor's path? Step aside, please. Isn't it painful when a prosecutor faces a blow? You remained completely still, truly embodying your reputation. Just a bowl of ramen, hold the egg, please. I suppose she's grown indifferent to it now. Ever since that day, all I experience when throwing a punch is sheer rage. It didn't feel this way when I first began my boxing journey. During that time, even I'm really sorry, Yong. I was just so famished yesterday. What on earth is that? Could it be a Komodo dragon? Hello there. Wow. Yong, that's amazing. Have you heard back from Yong? Do you finally understand? Huh. I'm on the hunt for a special someone at this very moment. Should you decide to assist me, I'll gladly share this fellow with you. I believe I've seen that guy before. If it's an individual who hides their identity and seeks out brawls, that's Iljami. But what exactly is Iljami? You're not aware. It's quite renowned. It's an abbreviation for Iljan Mitajak, in essence, someone who takes on troublemakers. He's infamous for swiftly taking down anyone who dares to behave like a delinquent or a bully. But, what was the reason for the conflict? Did anything inappropriate happen? What on earth is that? I haven't a clue. He keeps slipping through my fingers, but next time, I won't allow him to get away. Don't move an inch once it's finished. I'll be there to seek you out. What is happening here? Are you two acquainted? Iljami is absolutely captivating. But, holding back is really tough. If I'm up for a challenge, I can endure as long as it takes, feeling a mix of determination and anticipation. The evening study session will kick off with dinner, followed by a focused study session in the third-floor classroom. Excited to dive in. I need to step out for a bit, could you please take this with you? Feeling really queasy. I patiently waited, hoping for your feedback. Sure, sounds great. I'm patiently looking forward to it. Could this be similar to Himanti's? Are you someone who enjoys the thrill of combat? Do you like it? You've got it wrong. I absolutely detest conflict. It's the overwhelming hurt and surprise that washes over me when I take a hit. The cries of the muscles engaged in motion. Throughout my journey, it's the battles I've faced that truly ignite my spirit. I engage in battles because I have no other choice. His demeanor contradicts what he is saying. Join me, would you? I just can't bring myself to strike someone who's not even a real tough guy. Wow, you're really rushing things, aren't you? There's really no reason to lose your temper, remember, I'm here to battle. What's causing this situation? Is this just a recurring disagreement? Let's view this as a competition. Take a deep breath and let your muscles unwind, relax, and let go. This feels amazing, doesn't it? Relax and allow the energy from my movements to flow freely. Flow through my fingertips. And shoot it over to him with a smile. This is such a blast. Absolutely loving this sensation. Without the aid of physical enhancement, the situation could have turned perilous. It's becoming increasingly manageable now. This is exhilarating. This is a battle. While immersed in my evening study sessions. Why is he constantly dozing off whenever he arrives? Is he perhaps a somnambulist? It's puzzling how he always seems to be in a slumber when he shows up. There's still time to make a change. This was accomplished by a group of 20 talented individuals. It's supposed to be boxing, but why are there kicks involved? What exactly is the essence of boxing? Who says you can't unleash your creativity in a review? Seems like K is really putting in the effort with this intense review. Wow. Oh no. What if my legs give out on me? It's finally done. The effects of Yongyong's physical enhancement have finally worn off. You are truly remarkable. Have you lost your power? Feeling worn out? Ha! Laughing while battling, how pitiful. It's truly heartbreaking to witness individuals like that. This is absolutely revolting. For the time being. Make a right turn. Complete turnaround. Even with my physique, I still find myself unable to match his impressive strength. Oh, how I wish I could make use of the third option. Oh, you're still full of energy. I always believed your shoes were the only thing that felt so airy. However, your strikes lack the power I was hoping for. Seriously? What on earth is this? I'm feeling a bit lightheaded, but the blows aren't too hard, so I'm managing just fine. From this moment forward, keep your eyes on the prize. What more can I say? Does this actually do the trick? To cast spells, you accumulate energy. By gathering the surrounding mana and consolidating it into a single focal point. However, it's not just mana that responds when you collect it, there's something much deeper at play. Numerous elements present in the air, such as dust particles and oxygen, interact with each other in fascinating ways. Consequently, the concentrated mana incinerates any impurities, resulting in a pure essence of mana. But if you collect mana on Earth where mana doesn't exist, only the moisture in the air condenses into droplets, not vanishing but rather erupting forth with force. I was pleasantly surprised to find myself using it like this. This guy has a captivating aura about him. Are you attempting to silence me as well? No way. I acknowledge my defeat, but let's keep our boundaries intact. I need to express my thoughts, sigh, next time. Until we meet again, you. For the moment, this feels sufficient. It's quite weighty. Feel free to reach out if there's anything more I can assist you with. Understood. Oh no, I forgot my bag. Can you believe that guy? I refuse to just sit back and let this happen. My mind is still in a whirl. What just happened? Oh my gosh. Eek. The reflexes of a boxer are amazingly fast, clocking in at just 0.16 seconds. This can't be serious, is it a dog? What do you think about the new clothes? They look amazing, don't they? It feels like all my hard work and dedication are finally starting to bear fruit. The vice captain is truly excelling in their role as a supportive team member. I'll remain in the shadows because it's preferable for me to go unnoticed. What's with the uniform on a Saturday? What even is Saturday? What's going on with this reviewer? I had a thought to share, and the timing couldn't be better. You enjoy a good brawl, don't you? I battle not just out of necessity, but because my spirit compels me to. Who could have thought that, gazing upon that expression? How about spending some time together? If you spend time with me, you'll never feel dull moments with the thrill of battle at your fingertips. You're such a great person. Awesome. Bring me to a spot where I can jump into the action immediately. Absolutely not, I wasn't suggesting that you should engage in a fight at this moment. Did you play me for a fool? Are you truly the good person you claim to be? Please, just hear me out. It's a Friday morning, and the atmosphere at Juryoji High School is buzzing with energy. The restroom in the student council room. No, please return. The restroom is currently unavailable. Within the bathroom. What was your earnings? 20,001. Have you lost your mind? That's barely scratching the surface. Yangzhou, 19, keep up the great work. Thanks to Iljami. Oh, if only I had taken the time to sell the bike properly in the second-hand market, I could have raked in a lot more cash. This is absolutely an incredible Iljami. If I'm aiming to repay both the principal and the interest, this just won't suffice. Reach out to everyone, let's get their input and feedback. Saturday night has a certain magic to it. Before, I would violently assault people in a fit of blind anger, but after battling you, I must say I kind of had fun. Isn't it more worthwhile to challenge me instead of wasting time on those not worth your effort? No need for words. We're destined to clash again before long, so no worries. What's up? The scent of cigarette smoke lingers in the air. Seriously, what on earth are they puffing on to make the air feel this heavy? This is very probable. With a confident smile. An incredible windfall. Is that everything? Should we push our credit cards to the limit? Make sure not to report them as lost, okay? Shaking people down. Who on earth do you think you are? Now that you're here, you might as well open your wallet. Absolutely you. This is truly Iljami. I was pleasantly surprised by the sheer number of them. Hey there. Could you lend me a hand? I'm all set. Come on, let's do this. I'm itching for a brawl, can someone just throw a punch my way already? Wow. Are you siding with them, you jerk? Wait, did you really just give me a pinch? No way, right? Ruthless. Engagement. While their demeanor might be unpleasant, their physical strength leaves much to be desired. The physical fitness of this individual is comparable to that of an average person, yet their lung capacity is alarmingly poor. Are you feeling alright? This. You. M-Master. Look out behind you. Oh my gosh. Iljami. Found in the lane beside the snack shop. I've caught you, you worthless scoundrel, Iljami. I was doing my best to keep my frustration in check. This is it. I'm absolutely loving this. Crush them. A complete melee. Ha ha ha. This is a blast. Why are there two identical parts? Is one of them incorrect or a mistake? Ugh, this took way more time than I anticipated. Why won't he pick up the phone for me? These pathetic fools are at it again, bickering like children. It's truly appalling. Do they simply have an abundance of leisure time, or is there something else at play? It's puzzling, isn't it? Heijin's dad was an incredible mixed martial arts champion, truly inspiring. To Heijin, his father has always been a pillar of strength. He became increasingly powerful, and eventually, it seemed as though he had completely lost his mind. His dad grew into a formidable figure, both in the ring and within the walls of their home. To Heijin, his father seemed like a terrifying beast. His mother left to seek refuge from the brutality. Yet, Heijin found himself unable to escape. He felt an overwhelming responsibility to safeguard his little brother. Heijin persevered, despite the countless injuries covering his body. And he stood bravely before the beast. He clung to the image of the beast in his thoughts when it was at its most powerful. He absorbed it through his gaze, persevered, and shielded himself. When Heijin and his father were almost the same size, that's when the incident occurred. Heijin confronted the beast, driven by the overwhelming sense that his very existence was at stake. To him, battling was all about making it through alive. You selfish jerk, have you forgotten all the sacrifices I made for you? I'm so furious with all of you. I would personally strangle both of you. That day, Heijin vanquished the beast. It was a moment of triumph and relief, a fierce battle brought to an end. He carried out the act of homicide. However, because the court showed compassion for his situation, Heijin ended up spending a year in a youth rehabilitation facility before he was able to return to his studies. Following his classes, he toiled hard to earn some cash for himself and his little brother. He couldn't afford to fall ill or get hurt. His body was the only asset he and his sibling had. Heijin expressed with conviction that he is committed to never overlooking his physical well-being. When he witnessed people treating their bodies recklessly, he couldn't help but feel a strong sense of revulsion. Heijin would never emulate those individuals. Meet Daljun, the fun-loving 19-year-old brother of Heijin, bringing joy and laughter wherever he goes. Daljun. Unless it poses a danger to their survival or the survival of their brother or sister. Daljun. This cut is from Iljami. Is this truly a masterpiece? Haven't the reviewers gotten to the Iljami section yet? It must be really interesting. What on earth is happening? Master? Master? Are you okay? Wait, what? This is unbelievable. These repugnant scoundrels have truly overstepped their boundaries. Hold on. Is that, my brother? Are you serious? Oh, you have a sibling. That's really interesting. Tell me more about them. Get moving. Hey, where do you think you're off to, you wild man? And just who do you think you are? The third Iljami, perhaps. Who on earth is this person? LOL. What on earth are you up to? Please hide your face. These bloody fools. Earlier today, I came across this guy named Yang Zhou. He's one of the notorious troublemakers in the neighborhood. In total, there are 3 of them. United as one, they proudly go by the name, the Yang Zhou of Guryoji High. Kim Chungu from Whipparam High is truly remarkable. Kwak Dujian from Jiakuji High, affectionately called Godori, is equally impressive. While they may have had a rebellious streak, they weren't the kind to create serious chaos. Recently, Godori members Yang Zhou from Guryoji High and Kwak Dujian from Jiakuji High have been aggressively demanding money from individuals on the streets. I couldn't help but ponder why. It turns out that all those guys I had just battled were actually the ones I had recently thrashed for trying to extort people. And the one who's taking charge as their leader, Yang Zhou. Guryoji's Yang Zhou, and Jiakuji's Kwak Dujian, it's pretty clear he's the one responsible. What on earth are you saying? Criminals? Blackmail? And seriously, what on earth is Godori? Do you have any clue at all? Is your brain just sitting there collecting dust? Ugh. I've had enough of this, meow. You scoundrel. I can't contain myself any longer, meow. How could you possibly talk to the master that way, meow? A talking frog? Seriously, frog? Did you really just refer to me as a frog? Ah, this is Yong Yong. My companion. I suppose that's one way to put it. I can't shake off the feeling that you're quite shady. Your understanding of fundamental concepts is surprisingly lacking. Are you seriously telling me you have no clue what Saturday means? On top of that, you're strutting about with a chatty frog by your side. I am not a frog, meow. Is it possible that you? I possess keen observational skills and a deep understanding of human nature. A deity. An extraterrestrial. Is this really a deity? Feels more like a fool. How could you, you impertinent simpleton? Referring to me as a frog, how absurd. And seriously, what on earth is an extraterrestrial? Stepping into the class president's chamber, one can't help but feel a sense of awe and responsibility. Why are we at my place? Seems like someone's fixing their clothes. Feel free to stay as long as you're enjoying, hee hee. So, in the end, that massive opponent you squared off against. That scoundrel Yang Zhou is the one we're after. I'm genuinely disheartened by his recent actions. That guy, huh? Thanks to him, I got to experience it once again after such a long break. The disparity in their weight categories really stands out. I struggled for quite a while to move past that. I never thought I'd experience it like this again, it's truly surprising. However, given my present physical condition, achieving that seems unattainable. I truly require some dedicated training. Wow, it looks like you get fatigued pretty fast. How about joining me for a workout at my gym? You're really all about the no-holds-barred approach, aren't you? It's not terrible, but it doesn't quite hit the spot for the training I'm looking for. I'm looking for something more varied, edgier, more intense, something, How can I express this, perhaps a bit more, well, you know. Hey there, genius. What do you think of this? A powerful blow to the core. Oh no, he can't get up. The challenge is failed. This marks an incredible achievement of 13 straight victories. Everyone has the chance to take on the challenge. Triumph and instantly claim 1,000,000 won. Each Saturday at 7 p.m. in Seat Park. Oh, what a delight. Hold on a second, this dude. Wait, is Kim Chung-gu also a member of Godori? That's surprising. Wait, wasn't that other guy involved in this Godori situation earlier as well? Absolutely, you've got it right. First off, I'm all set with my goal. Beat Yang-jo first, then take down Godori. You've got this. Let's show them what you're made of. Sacred territory. Realm of the Earth Deity. That guy makes it seem so simple. What sets me back compared to him? What the heck? Why am I unable to? Why am I unable to accomplish this? This frustration is palpable. Damn. This is tough. Really tough. This is really challenging. Are you racing against time here? This public restroom experience was a complete letdown. Ultimately, I walked away empty-handed, no cash, and I missed out on catching Iljami. Honestly, I did receive something. Is this really it? What on earth is this? Are you really considering ending it all? Absolutely not. It's astonishing how these youngsters today are so carefree with their money. Bideology High School is truly an unforgettable experience, especially with Lee Daljun leading the way. Sure. Please provide the text you would like me to rewrite. It's definitely functional. The following day, once you head directly. The class president sketched this with a big smile. You could take a turn to the left at the upcoming alley, it might be a good choice. Now, take that final leap. Oh, pardon me, haha. Shame and discomfort. How can such a despicable being even think of challenging me? If I ever get my hands on magic again, I swear I'll hunt you down and make you pay. This is the moment we've been waiting for. It's official, moving forward. Turn down, moving on. Turn down, moving on. School uniform. It's the weekend, seriously? What? Absolutely, this is Bideology High School. Just affirm that it's right. Absolutely. How has your journey been? What kind of experience are we talking about? Experience? I'd step into the ring, the cage, or even the streets for the sake of making this broadcast unforgettable. How much time has passed? 1, 2, 3, 4, from what I gather, it's just a soft murmur. This battle-hardened journey spans nearly 3 million years. This is enjoyable, I wholeheartedly embrace it. The admission charge is 50,000 won. What do you think about that? Is there anything else to add? Mom. Have you come across my wallet? The one that's pink. Wow, first it was 44,000 won, and now it's jumped to 45,000 won. What a difference. You're 4,000 won short of the 46,000 won. No worries, I'll overlook it this time. Go ahead. The bulk and firmness of those muscles are truly impressive. They clearly show signs of rigorous training. The chap I spotted yesterday. Godori, with a smile. The game is just moments away from kicking off. Everyone involved, please come together. Oro. Alright, it's time to unveil our champion. A top competitor who has emerged victorious for 13 straight weeks, showcasing exceptional skill and determination. Whist Ligo, in my third year. A match signifies that both parties have willingly consented to engage in battle. In that scenario, we can skip waiting for a surprise attack. Hold on a second. What on earth are you up to? How could you miss the live show? This isn't a fight you can just jump into like that. This is an exciting competition style. And here we go, the excitement builds as we dive into the fourth match. Claiming to have a staggering 3 million years of fighting experience. A fighter with 3 million years under their belt. Oh, the world of Chinese martial arts. You're up against the highly esteemed disciple of the master. The pressure is on you. An international student from China embracing the vibrant world of boxing. I'm putting 20,000 won on Chinese martial arts. It's like wagering my grandfather's legacy from eons past. Alright, the expert's turn, huh? Without a doubt, the expert. Bark. Bark. This guy is such a jerk. What on earth is Yong Yong up to? Hey you. Come over here, quick. Is that a dog I see? What on earth? Cerberus. How on earth did you manage to free it? Wow. Absolutely incredible. Hey everyone. This match is a doubleheader. Can't wait to see the action. This awesome showdown where the master and pet team up is just incredible. 3 million years warrior clashes with Chinese martial arts international student. Yong Yong takes on Cerberus, an epic showdown. What's that? A lizard? With horns? And wings too. Wow, that's incredible. The game is about to kick off. Do you know Sangyeongkwan? It would be great to hear your thoughts if you are. Sangyeongkwan is a captivating martial art that draws inspiration from the graceful and powerful movements of various animals. For a defenseless person, overcoming an animal is virtually out of the question. This can be risky, so please be cautious and stay safe. Sangyeongkwan, tiger style. Employing the sleek grace of the cat family to subtly disarm the opponent's defenses. After that, delivering an impactful blow. Even if you try to mimic them, it remains merely a human action. There's nothing extraordinary about it. It was just a single interaction, yet the impact resonated deeply within me. I feel compelled to resort to that alternative. Alright, that's definitely a last-ditch effort. It's really risky and we should never consider using it. I'm truly sorry, Master. Ugh. I've relied so much on magic that my skills in hand-to-hand combat are absolutely terrible, Yong. Wow, everyone, can you believe your eyes? That chihuahua seems like there's a trio of them. Is this, a stealthy little ninja pup? The genuine one is the one right in the center, wow. Yong yong yo, yong yong yong, yo yong yo yo. An astonishing dodge that led to a flurry of strikes. Cerberus dominates the battle with sheer force. While, on the side of the diligent servants. Hold on, what on earth is this? Experience the impressive quadrupedal mode of the Sangyeongkwan. This is absolutely wild, Look at him go, sprinting on all fours. This is absolutely hilarious. Sangyeongkwan is such a goofball, I can't stop laughing. I warned you not to do that in front of everyone, it makes me really uncomfortable. His position is quite grounded. Check out the comment from the user below, they're really killing it. If that hand had been a beast's paw instead of a human's, it would have felt much more terrifying. I wouldn't stand a chance. Not again. Seriously. Cat style, chihuahua style. Sudden blow from behind like a horse's kick. I've never witnessed a person utilize their muscles in such a unique way for quadrupedal movement, it's fascinating. I find it impossible to anticipate his actions. What should I do now? Yeah, if I just view him as another four-legged creature. The flaws ought to remain consistent. Sudden muscle growth. Wow. That leap was absolutely incredible. Oh no. Look at this review from the top. The vulnerability of four-legged creatures lies in the vastness of the sky. Wow. No way. Sangyeongkwan. I'm putting all my faith in you. What can we say about Yong Yong's perspective? The Chihuahua-style ability showcases a unique dynamic, it's vulnerable to the powerful yet prevails over the feeble. It's really disappointing to see such a lack of effort from the Chinese exchange student using Sangyeongkwan. Cerberus concedes, handing the victory to the 3-million-year-old warrior. Hey there. What's going on? Just browsing the web, looking up the cost of adopting a lizard. Absolutely not. That's off limits. If only I had the power of magic at my fingertips. The outcome of match 5 is in, and the 13-time champion has triumphed once again, securing their place in the finals. What an exhilarating moment. Get ready for the excitement ahead, it's time for match 6. This is the crucial 6th match that will seal the deal for the second finalist. The fighter who triumphed over Sangyeongkwan after an incredible 3 million years of struggle. Standing before him is the embodiment of boxing. While I'm just a bronze-level gamer, I truly shine like a diamond in the boxing ring. Wow, that's a fascinating take. It really makes you think. Kwok Chul's track record against Moa stands at 1 bout, resulting in a disappointing loss. Here we are once more.